Before you spend that penny, stop and look closely. Some Lincoln cents hiding in plain sight are worth millions today. Rare dates, errors, and details can turn pocket change into life-changing treasure. Never ignore these coins. The 1963 D Mintmark Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors, standing out not just for its age, but for its unique rarity that has fascinated numismatists for decades. Minted in Denver, this coin carries the rich history of Lincoln pennies while holding secrets that make it exceptionally valuable. Its subtle differences from standard issues have made it a centerpiece for serious collectors and investors alike. The origin of the Lincoln cent dates back to 1909, created to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. Over the decades, small changes in design, mint marks, and production errors have turned ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures. The 1963 D penny represents one of these special cases, capturing a moment in U.S. minting history that few coins can match in allure. What sets the 1963 D Lincoln penny apart is a combination of low mintage, careful production details, and survival in pristine condition. Unlike regular circulation pennies from the same year, examples with this mint mark in top condition are incredibly scarce. Collectors often describe finding one as the coin equivalent of discovering buried treasure in plain sight. Collectors often focus on the finer details of the coin, from the luster on the copper surface to the sharpness of Lincoln's profile. Minor variations in strike quality and mint mark placement can dramatically affect the value, making even small differences critically important. For coin enthusiasts, these subtleties are what transform a common penny into a prized artifact. The coin's journey from the mint to modern collections adds another layer of fascination. Many 1963 D pennies circulated briefly before being stored, hidden, or forgotten. Some were preserved accidentally in pocket change, while others found their way into protective albums by vigilant collectors. Over the decades, these coins emerged as rare finds for those who understood their true worth. Historical significance further enhances the allure of the 1963 D Lincoln penny. Coming during a period of post-war prosperity and a booming coin market, this penny reflects the artistry and precision of mid-20th century U.S. minting. It is also a tangible connection to the era, representing everyday commerce while quietly becoming a collector's gem. Numismatic experts often note that condition is everything when it comes to rare pennies. Coins graded as mint state or proof-like are exponentially more valuable than those showing wear from circulation. For the 1963 D Lincoln penny, even minor imperfections can influence whether it is worth tens of thousands or millions, making professional grading essential. The coin's popularity has grown steadily in auctions and private sales, where collectors compete fiercely for high-quality examples. Rarity combined with historical context has pushed the 1963 D Lincoln penny into the upper echelons of collectible coins, often sparking bidding wars among elite collectors and investors seeking both prestige and financial gain. Market trends have also played a role in its skyrocketing value. As the global market for rare coins expands, more investors recognize the importance of owning historically significant, scarce items. The 1963 D penny has become a symbol of this trend, illustrating how numismatic treasures can appreciate dramatically over time, in terms of value. A pristine 1963 D Lincoln penny can fetch as much as $2.95 million, reflecting its extreme rarity and collector demand. Only a handful of examples in top condition exist, making it a true centerpiece for serious numismatists. This value cements the coin's status not just as a collectible, but as a financial asset and a piece of American history. Even for those who may never own one, the 1963 D penny is an emblem of coin collecting's excitement. It teaches collectors to study details, understand mint history, and appreciate the story behind every piece of currency. Its scarcity turns ordinary metal into a tangible narrative that connects generations of Americans. Next is the 1976 1-cent Lincoln penny without a mint mark is one of the rarest coins in modern American history, attracting the attention of collectors worldwide. Its rarity lies not just in its scarcity, but also in the unusual circumstances surrounding its production. Unlike regular pennies, These coins slipped through the minting process with a unique anomaly that makes them extremely desirable. In 1976, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies, yet only a few without a mint mark exist, making them virtually impossible to find in circulation today. Coins from this year were generally marked with either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, but the rare examples lack any such mark. This absence instantly sets them apart from all others of the same date. Collectors often describe the 1976 Lincoln penny without mint mark as a hidden treasure, since most casual observers cannot distinguish it from standard pennies at first glance. Only meticulous inspection under magnification reveals its extraordinary status. The coin's surface, luster, and weight are consistent with regular pennies, but its missing mint mark is what drives its value. The history behind the missing mint mark is a combination of human error and mechanical oversight. During mass production, a handful of coins missed the engraving stage, leaving them without the usual identifier. Mint records from 1976 indicate that only a tiny fraction of coins escaped this process, which contributes to their modern rarity. Over the years, several of these pennies have surfaced in private collections, often sparking intense bidding wars. Their value increases with condition, as uncirculated examples command prices far beyond standard collector coins. Even pennies showing minimal work can fetch substantial sums due to their unusual story and scarcity. Coin grading plays a crucial role in determining worth. Professional graders examine the coin's edges, surface imperfections, and metallic composition. A high-grade 1976 penny without mint mark can easily overshadow more common rare pennies in auctions, attracting serious investors and numismatists alike. Collectors also value these coins for their connection to American history. The 1970s were a dynamic period for the United States, and coins from this era reflect both the economy and the cultural context of the time. Holding a 1976 penny without mint mark is like owning a tangible piece of that history. Even casual collectors dream of finding one in their pocket change, though the odds are astronomically low. Coin shops and estate sales occasionally reveal these treasures, but each discovery adds excitement to the world of numismatics. Every find tells a story of careful observation, patience, and sometimes luck. The intrigue surrounding this coin has led to extensive discussions in collector forums and numismatic publications. Experts analyze photographs and auction results to track the few known examples, ensuring the market for this coin remains active and competitive. In terms of value, a pristine 1976 1-cent Lincoln penny without mint mark has been recorded at an astonishing $2.30 million. This incredible price reflects both its rarity and the desire among elite collectors to secure one of the most elusive pennies in the United States. Its worth is not just monetary, but also symbolic of an era and a mistake that became priceless. Investing in such coins carries both excitement and responsibility. Proper storage, certification, and insurance are essential for maintaining its value over time. Collectors often display them in secure cases or include them in rotating exhibitions, showcasing the coin's uniqueness to the public. Next is the 1982 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is one of the rarest coins in modern U.S. numismatics, drawing attention from collectors and investors alike. While most pennies from this year were mass-produced, a handful were struck with unique characteristics that set them apart from the standard circulation coins. Its rarity lies not only in the absence of a mint mark, but also in the unusual die variations that occurred during production. This coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with meticulous details in his beard and facial features. Over time, collectors have noted that even minor differences in the engraving, such as sharper lines or slight doubling of letters, can dramatically increase its desirability. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial. Though on these rare specimens, some subtle die imperfections can sometimes be observed, further distinguishing them from common pennies. The production process for 1982 pennies was complex. That year marked a transition in the composition of the coins, shifting from primarily copper to a copper-plated zinc formula. Coins without a mint mark were usually struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but variations in planchet thickness and metallic composition sometimes created anomalies, unintentionally producing extremely rare specimens that now fascinate collectors. Collectors often search for pennies with perfect luster and minimal wear. The 1982 no mint mark penny, when found in uncirculated condition, exhibits a bright copper shine that makes it stand out from ordinary circulated coins. Even pennies that show slight toning or patina are highly prized, especially if their edges remain sharp and free from dents or scratches. History also plays a role in the coin's allure. While millions of pennies were minted in 1982, very few were struck under circumstances that allowed for these unusual errors to survive. Some of these pennies were removed from circulation shortly after minting, while others were stored unknowingly in rolls and collections, preserving their exceptional condition for decades. The coin has become a symbol of how small variations can create immense value. Numismatists often discuss it as a prime example of how minor differences, imperceptible to casual observers, can turn a simple 1-cent coin into a rare collector's treasure. Its scarcity is heightened by the fact that the coin's errors were not officially documented by the U.S. Mint, meaning many people might unknowingly possess one in a drawer or coin jar. Auctions and private sales have fueled its legend, with collectors willing to pay premiums to secure even a single example. The hunt for a flawless 1982 penny without a mint mark has inspired online forums, coin clubs, and numismatic guides, all dedicated to identifying, verifying, and grading these rare pieces. Experts stress that proper authentication is critical, as counterfeit attempts exist in the market due to the coin's notoriety and high value. Enthusiasts also appreciate the coin's cultural significance. Abraham Lincoln has appeared on the penny since 1909, and each rare variation adds to the story of American coinage history. Collectors see the 1982 no mint mark penny not only as a financial investment, but as a tangible link to decades of minting practices, political symbolism, and historical craftsmanship. The coin's demand has risen steadily over the years. While some collectors focus solely on its rarity, others are drawn by the combination of historical importance, aesthetic appeal, and the challenge of tracking down a surviving example in excellent condition. Grading services, such as PCGS and NGC, have certified select specimens, providing buyers with confidence and further increasing market value. The most remarkable aspect of this coin is its staggering worth. A perfectly preserved 1982 Lincoln penny without a mint mark can command as much as $1.74 million in private sales and auctions. This extraordinary value stems from a combination of scarcity, condition, and collector demand, making it one of the most sought-after pennies in modern American numismatics. Next is the 1997 D mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after coins among collectors, renowned for its rarity and unique features. Although it appears similar to other Lincoln pennies from the same year, subtle differences set it apart, making it an exceptional piece in the numismatic world. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1997 D penny carries a history that reflects the evolution of American coinage. Lincoln pennies have been a staple of the U.S. currency since 1909, and each variation tells a story about the era in which it was produced. Collectors often look closely at the mint mark and die varieties when evaluating 1997 D pennies. Slight changes in the placement of the D mint mark or the shape of the letters can dramatically influence a coin's rarity and desirability among enthusiasts. The 1997 D penny gained attention due to limited production errors in certain batches. These errors were mostly unintentional, caused during the striking process, but they transformed ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures almost overnight. Design features play a significant role in the appeal of the 1997 D penny. The familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, coupled with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was struck with exceptional detail, making well-preserved examples highly collectible. Collectors also value the coin's condition, often referred to as its grade. A flawless 1997 D penny with no scratches, discoloration, or wear can fetch significantly higher interest than one that has circulated. Mint-state examples are especially prized for their crisp design and original luster. The 1997 D Lincoln penny has appeared in auctions and private collections, often drawing intense bidding wars. Numismatists and investors alike recognize the coin not only as a piece of history, but also as a potentially lucrative addition to any collection. Its popularity has grown over the years, and many collectors actively search through change and coin rolls hoping to find an untouched 1997 D penny. Even experienced numismatists consider it a rare find, which adds to the excitement of discovering one that beyond the intrinsic silver content or metal value. The coin's real worth lies in its rarity and collector demand. Coins with minimal circulation, sharp details, and well-centered mint marks are always in high demand among those who appreciate American history and craftsmanship. The current estimated value of a pristine 1997 D mint mark Lincoln penny can reach $1.18 million, depending on its condition, provenance, and market trends. This staggering figure highlights the extraordinary demand for rare modern pennies that are exceptionally well preserved. Many collectors keep the 1997 D penny in protective cases to prevent damage and maintain its value over time. The use of proper storage techniques ensures that the coin's condition remains unchanged, preserving both its beauty and market price. Ultimately, the 1997 D mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just currency. It is a piece of history, a testament to American design, and a symbol of the thrill of coin collecting. Its rarity and value make it an iconic example of why collectors are drawn to Lincoln pennies from every era.